Today I wanted to talk about founders' conviction and why it's so important. Sometimes people spend a lot of time on market research before they start something. But what I felt is a lot of times strong founder conviction is good enough for you to start a company or scale a company or bet on new product ideas within the company. I want to give an example. Like I recently come across this fantastic video from Jensen Huang, the CEO of NVIDIA. The video was actually shot like 15 years ago and how it all became relevant now and why NVIDIA is such a big company today. So in that video, Jensen was talking about what's the difference between Intel and NVIDIA. So Intel, as we know, as we all know, it's a microprocessor company and they are focused on the CPUs. So the Intel CPUs are very popular. Pretty much every Windows-based computers run on Intel-based CPUs. The problem what he was highlighting with Intel not Intel, just CPUs, or CPUs are designed more for processing text and numbers, numerical things, or Excel and Word and those kind of things, or some of the operating system tasks. But whereas what he was foreseen is in the 10-15 years time, like the world is going to be moving more towards images and videos, and that is where the GPUs will become more important than the CPUs. Probably will highlight at a very high level what's the difference between a CPU and a GPU. CPU is a central processing unit, and you typically will have like a handful of processors within your CPU. So today you can get 64 cores or 128 cores, something like that, and each core of the CPU is powerful enough to do like a large piece of work. The GPU, on the other hand, is going to have like hundreds or thousands of or I don't know, maybe millions of cores within them, and they're designed to process more like a parallel processing. A lot of things can be done in parallel and then stitch them together at the end. So things like processing images and videos, and that is the key decision what made NVIDIA to scale to a large company today. And we all know today Gen AI and all this processing, this deep learning and large language models requires a lot of GPU time rather than the CPU time. And that is where they are actually running out of capacity. They can't produce enough GPU processors to supply to the demand of today's AI requirements, because everybody wants to do this large LLM models, and there's not enough GPU they can produce. And the key point here is it's more of a conviction what Jensen had like 15 years ago. It's a one-line conviction, right? The future is going to be images and videos, and that's where the founder's conviction becomes very important. So I want to relate with our own story as well. Back in 2017, when I looked at Document 360, I had a kind of a similar kind of a simple conviction, like today's knowledge base, what you see today, or people use different things to build their knowledge bases, like Wiki, WordPress, CMS, Google Docs, and then there are tools from customer support and ITSM tools, and there's so many things on the market. But I still felt, they're not addressing, when you have a team of people, like, 4 or 5 people writing your knowledge-based content, these tools, whatever available in the market, are not suitable. And I went ahead and started the product. So a lot of people, ask me this question, there's so many in the market, why do you want to do it? But that just single conviction is what today for us, it's one of the key product in the company. And in fact, more than 50% of the company is focused on this product, and it's going pretty fast. And we also have benefited from some of the Gen AI stuff as well. Today, if you look at Gen AI, it's all about your knowledge base, right? So the more structured and well-articulated knowledge base a company got, the chances of you succeeding in Gen AI is more. So today, we are going even more faster because every company recognizes knowledge base plays a critical role in the company. And that I'll come down to, just a founder conviction. So the point I'm trying to make here is a lot of times, if you have a strong conviction on something, it could be either starting a new company or spinning off a new product within a company. A lot of time your institution and then your conviction will play a bigger role than anything else what you see.